Perfect. I'd like to welcome everyone this evening to the Town of Greater Napanee Committee of Adjustment for the 9th day of April 2024. Just before we get started, I'd just like to remind everyone that this evening's meeting is going to be recorded and put onto our YouTube channel, and it'll be live feed on the YouTube channel this evening as well. So welcome to those that are here and welcome to those that are home. So having said that, we'll call the meeting to order. I'll look for a motion for the adoption of the agenda as presented for the 9th day of April 2024. Moved by Councillor Norrie, second by Councillor Martin. If there's no further comments, questions, or concerns, all in favor of that motion? Opposed? Motion's carried. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest and the general nature thereof? Seeing none, we'll look for a motion for the adoption of the minutes for the Committee of Adjustment for the 26th day of March 2024. Moved by Deputy Mayor Calver, seconded by Councillor Pennell. If there's no further comments, questions, or concerns, all in favor of that motion? Opposed? Motion's carried. Land severance application. Land severance application PLCOR 2024-003 M&C Burriss and D&C Davey, County Road 9, opposite of 3145 County Road 9. Legal description, part lot 16 and 17, concession 5, 29R 6166, part 1, former geographic township of Adolphustown. And before we get started, is there anyone here to speak for or against this application? I do see some people in the back, but I don't think you're going to speak, but you're here to speak if you need to. Am I correct? Great, thanks, folks. And that'll be for the application, I'm guessing. Okay, go ahead, Michael. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Your Worship. The application before the committee this evening is seeking to create a 0.8 hectare lot from a 44 hectare land holding on County Road 9 across from 3145 County Road 9. This same parcel was subject to a previous consent approval. The severed lot is shown in the sketch and is located just southwest of the proposed newly severed lot. From a technical perspective, staff don't have any concern. At the time of that former severance approval, we identified that there were mapped significant woodlands on the property based on Conservation Authority comment of the day. However, the committee's decision was, given the vast size of the overall land holding, that an environmental impact study wouldn't be required as a condition for that approval. So following along the same logic, staff are recommending approval less the EIS to keep consistency with the committee's previous decision for the property, just a stone's throw away effectively. So this would require the installation of a well and the standard conditions that go along with installation of a well, and provision of a survey and legal description to identify the lands. I am available for any questions that the committee might have.
Thanks, Michael. Is there any questions from council with respect to the application that's before us this evening? Councillor Pennell.
Thank you, Worship. Through you, Michael, thank you very much for the report. Are they done with severances now on this property?
Through your Worship, yes. This would be the last severed parcel that would be permitted on this parcel.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Councillor Pennell. Are there, excuse me, are there any other questions? Seeing none, we do have a staff recommendation that the committee receive for information the technical report regarding application PLCOR 2024-003, and further that the application to sever 0.8 hectare lot from a 44 hectare rural property be granted, subject to the following conditions which are contained within the report this evening. Moved by Councillor Shank, seconded by Councillor Pennell. If there's no further comments, questions, or concerns, all in favor of the motion? Opposed? Motion's carried. And we'll look for a motion for adjournment. Moved by Deputy Mayor Calver, seconded by Councillor Martin. If there's no further comments, questions, or concerns, all in favor of that motion? Opposed? Motion's carried. Thanks, folks, and we'll see you at 7 o'clock for a regular session of council.